This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Tigers will kick it away to start us off. He thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's going to take off.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. It's a draw. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
The Aggies look to keep this drive moving. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flank. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. There's the handoff. They stopped him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchdown. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the same runner's got it again. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
When this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Aggies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. 1st down and 10. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Tailback with another carry. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab behind the line. It's Murphy. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st out of the 46.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. They'll hand it off, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The Tigers will have to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. He finds some space. They tackle him about the 14.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Short throw, Running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The receiver makes the catch. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Here's the 2nd down play. Trying to find some room. It's Durham. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. Strong game by this quarterback. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Will not be brought down. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass caught.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. The DB's backing off from the line now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive we were happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you get a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Oh, he breaks free. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's another touchdown for for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point try coming now. PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just in 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Makes the ground. It's Murphy. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. He breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. It's a run to the left. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and is still going. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags a quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M to put them on top now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
It's an option look. Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense has it. It's still going.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. It was right down the field for a touchdown. Handoff running right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
A short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up a third down play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Wants to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Murphy. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Murphy. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
The RPO caught to the right. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Tackle at the the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. It's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the huge play wiped out by the penalty could be a crushing moment for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. A running play called on 4th down. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
Looking to throw again. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They've been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 42, Clemson 35.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's Durham. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure a victory here.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking for a late, deep throw. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Defense is coming after him. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.